chance for NBA basketball. Good evening. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Walker. Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Harden, and it's Z at the guard position. Count the basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
James, the pass to Giannis. James kicks to Giannis. And the wide open shot from Avdia. And it's off from three-point range. Outside, Walker. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Giannis against Adebayo. Jaquez. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Z. Beyond the arc. That shot off. James left side. Outside for Bagley. Lets it go with a three. And it's Miami with the rebound. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
Yeah, it's a loss that'll stick with them for a while. That's for sure. But a game like that can be a motivator going forward.
Bagley dishes to Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. He'd have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The shot's good.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Bagley. He's guarded by Adebayo. Fast break. Here we go. Walker with it. Lays it up off the glass.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And how about the...
Miami leading by 11. They've got Miller, and it's Avdia in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Z, and he's good on the 3 ball. Z's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part because they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
Pocket 2, here's Stanley, and Bamba pulls it down.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay, and he couldn't.
Pass to McDaniels. Puts up a 3. Sticks another. 3 more from Z. Z's got 9.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Shot's good by Wesley. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Heat. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Z in that last game against Philadelphia played some huge minutes. He had 60 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something we really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
Pass to Stanley. To the middle. Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high-percentage buckets.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So both teams making some changes here. Miami leading by 16. Goodwin passes to Jaquez. Here's Z. James covering. Here's Z. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Pass to Kersey. Outside, Walker. Connects from three-point range. 13 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And that one, good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Jaquez, the pass to Goodwin. Back to Jaquez. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Baseline J on the way, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. 11 points for Z.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Giannis grabs the miss.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You've got to make those.
Outside, James. Back to Giannis. Giannis rips it down.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Jaquez bounce pass. Here's Z. James covering. Back to Jaquez. Out to the right wing. Miami needs to get a shot off. Goodwin. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Goodwin's got 6. Here's Richards. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Fires for 3. Drills it from outside. Richards got his second bucket tonight, and we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Heat leading by 14. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly.
And now it's time to bring up the... And that's a halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Jarris Walker, guys. Wow.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
On the court for the Heat, we've got Jaime Jaquez. He is out there with Z. Then it's Walker, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down one, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he is.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in. I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Clock at 6. Adebayo passes to Jaquez. Offline with his three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's James, and the dunk by James.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up. They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Rejected by Walker. Over to the left wing. The three. And again, Miami with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Richards passes to James. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to James. Out of hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Richards, no good. Miami leading by 18. Pass to Hardy. Here's Z. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Heat. And here are the Heat now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Well, keeping control of the ball must have been an emphasis for them. Very clean game so far.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. They've got Miller, and it's Stanley in at the 1. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Three-pointer. Miami grabs the miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Z. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Stanley. Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Now, here's Ball. Guarded closer to the paint. Here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
And Ball just threads the needle extremely well. Fits it through tight spaces with force. I just love his ability to facilitate.
Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Wesley.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Ball, the pass to Z. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
So that brings him up to 4 fouls. So he's forced to hold himself back a little now, which may make him a target for the offense.
And the free throw, no good. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Pass to Hardy. Puts up a deep three. Z can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bagley the pass to Richards. Off target from outside. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Miami Heat. 9-point game. Hits the three-point bomb. Z's got 13 points in the second half.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. James checked in for Milwaukee. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. Now, he was very encouraging toward his guys. He said, look, you're working hard out there, but I need you to keep doing that. Crucial point right here. Give me everything you have so you can expect intensity out of this huddle. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And here's Hardy. Outside, Walker. Here's Z. 5 to shoot. Back to Walker. The 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
1:49 left in the game. Outside, James. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Z. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 5 assists tonight.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Heat.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Z.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Fires the three, drops in the tray. Z's got 32 points.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Pass to McDaniels, about 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Z can't get it to go. And the Bucks with possession here. Over in the corner, Shepard. Misses the three. From deep. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Wesley up top. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about